you for more information.
Yeah.
Or FCU.
FCU.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you, Cora.
All right, it's time to now check in with Stephanie Douglas. She's around town at the Bunny Hive at Kenilworth. Stephanie, good morning. That's a cute space.
Yes, absolutely. And you know, some schools are officially letting out for the summer, and parents are like, what am I supposed to do? Well, bring them down to the Bunny Hive located in the Kenilworth Mall. And you can meet the owner, which is Chelsea, the owner and operator of the Bunny Hive. Okay, so tell us about this place.
Yeah, so we are a social club for grown-up and little kids. So what that means is we host classes throughout the week for grown-ups and their little ones, whether it be a caregiver, grandparent, kind of, you know, anyone that's taking care of little ones and wants to come in. So all of our classes are play-based learning. So,
Okay, so what does that mean?
So what that means is that we have a curriculum that we follow. So no two classes are the same. So for example, you might come in and do a toddler class, and we have all sorts of activities that work on fine motor, cognitive, sensory play, all different things to help developmentally get your kids ready for the next step in life. But it's all kind of blended in with play, so they're just kind of experiencing it that way.
I like that. You know, I came in, I see there's a lot of different stations and also events, you know, for parents to be involved as well.
Yeah, so we really like to play into the side where we're not just, you know, grown-up and me classes. We are truly a social club for grown-ups and their kids. So in addition to all of our offerings for kids, we offer Parents Night Out, social events. We just did a Mahjong series, for example. And then we also host birthday parties here, private events. And we have a baby shower coming up. So we're kind of like a one-stop shop for all those important milestones that you can experience.
And Chelsea, you're also a mommy and also a mommy to be. Tell me why you opened up this area for parents and kids.
Sure. So it really was out of a need that I needed. And just being a mom in a new season of life, my daughter was born in November. It was cold. I was lonely.
Yeah.
I wanted
not a lot of people out too.
No, not a lot of people out. And actually, you know, I was like, I wish I were somewhere I could go. And it kind of stemmed from that. My sister was a member of a studio down in Richmond, and I decided, you know, I wish I had this for my kids. So fast forward, when we started looking into it, we really wanted to bring it to the community. Selfishly, as a mom, I wish I, like I said, had it when my kids were that age, and now I'm getting to experience it as a mom with a newborn. But I really just wanted a place for kids to be able to come with their families and meet other families.
Perfect. Oh my goodness, Chelsea, that's amazing. Okay, so bring your baby so they can make besties. We're going to be talking about next. There's actually going to be a live class going on. I know there's some already here, but we're going to be showing you what exploratory play is. So we're going to have that coming up next. Tim, Amy, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right. Well, we're
At a Bunny Hive. Hi, Steph.
Yeah, we're still hanging out here at the Bunny Hive, having fun. And Chelsea, what's going on right now? This is called exploratory play, right?
Yes, so this is our exploratory play class. It's our guided open play. So we set out stations for the kids that work with cognitive exploration, fine motor skills, sensory play. So again, that play-based learning. This is one of our classes that's open to all of our age groups. So we target ages 2 weeks to kindergarten. So each class has offerings for all of those ages.
They are having a great time. I met Jimmy earlier, and look at him. He is having a time. I love this. This is so cute. And, you know, we were talking because you said this is just a great place for, you know, new parents or just dads, moms, or just, you know, parents to come and have that space to bond with their kids.
Yeah, so we really, you know, emphasize bringing, you know, any caregiver can bring their little one, meet other families who are in a very new season of life, get to meet other families, make those connections, and also just have that one-on-one time with your kids and that bonding experience through play. So it kind of takes the guesswork out of parenting, but also, you know, having a space to come and meet other grown-ups.
You know, I thought it was cool because we were talking and you said there's a baby massaging station here.
Yes, so we have a baby massage class. That's kind of
I love that.
That's one of our, like, you know, the youngest classes that we offer. It's for ages 0 to about 8 months. Once they start to wiggle, it gets a little bit trickier, but you come in and it's self by the parents. So it's really, truly like a very unique bonding experience that you get to have one-on-one, and it's guided by a teacher, and it kind of helps get things moving if you need to sometimes in class, and then, you know, just that special connection you make with your little one.
Perfect. So this is not a place that you just drop off your kids. This is a place that you come with your kids to have that special moment.
Yes, and that's very intentional. You know, we are not a drop-off. We do, you know, offer sometimes where you can be here with your kids, and then we'll, you know, facilitate like parties, things. But we really emphasize the fact that you're making those connections with your kids, that special bonding time. This young age goes by so quick, and it's kind of that cliche thing that people say, but we're here to make sure that during that time you really make those memories and milestones.
I love this. This has been so special since I've been here. You know, they were all in this circle and like the babies were being besties. It was the cutest thing ever. Okay, so for our parents or, you know, families watching at home, how can they get involved?
Sure. So we have our Instagram, which is where we put all of our class offerings throughout the week. So it's the Bunny Hive Baltimore. We also have a website, which is just thebunnyhive.com/Baltimore. We do a lot of events here. We have some celebration story times. We're celebrating Juneteenth coming up on Friday and Pride. So we'd love to see you in the studio at Kenilworth Mall. So we'll see you soon.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Chelsea. Okay, Tim, Amy, I'm going to still hang out with the babies, but for now, I'll send it back to you guys on TV Hill.
Babies. Thank you, Stephanie. Well, you can turn